Generative AI is one of the top buzzwords of 2023 thanks to an explosion of AI applications that have kickstarted a deafening, raging war among companies to develop similar and the next best AI model that could potentially change the way businesses and society operate. Not many people know that, for years now, Google and its parent company, Alphabet, have also been developing powerful AI tools built on large language models that process massive amounts of data to understand and generate natural language text at scale. But they had kept their research secret. So when OpenAI launched ChatGPT last year, Google was reportedly caught off guard, and it didn't help when Microsoft gained momentum after teaming up with OpenAI to launch Bing with ChatGPT, its search chatbot powered by GPT-4 to integrate ChatGPT-like features into its original search engine, Bing. Google currently holds over 90% of the search market, while Microsoft aims to earn $2 billion with each 1% increase in market share. Bing had a 25% growth in monthly page visits due to the integration of ChatGPT and GPT-4, which enhance prompt requests per user, model efficiency, user experience, and search results. Google has been trying to follow up with Google Bard, which it introduced before its current new AI project called Magi. Yes, you can say it like Maggi noodles. You see, Google positioned itself in the race through ChatGPT with Bard. What it didn't have was an AI-powered search tool to challenge the big boys. That changed when the New York Times revealed in April that Google was reportedly working on Magi, a new AI-powered search engine that would be its improved answer to Bing with ChatGPT. Anyway, so Google's search engine revamp is aimed at developing a more conversational and engaging search engine that will appeal to the younger generation and become a mainstay in their everyday lives by allowing users to converse with the search engine. According to the Wall Street Journal, the company has its sights set on nudging people all over the world to switch from the traditional 10 blue links format of presenting search results by incorporating more human voices into the search engine's result. Think GPS. Isn't it more convincing to listen to instructions in a human voice rather than read them off your device? That's a little bit of communication psychology at play, and it actually works. Google intends for Magi to be quote-unquote far more personalized experience and a good deal more conversational than the current version of Google Search. Essentially, people will be able to carry out conversations with the search engine that will be more accurate and more relevant to their needs. How will Magi work? Well, it will have a chat-like interface and uses artificial intelligence to understand natural language queries and provide users, as I said, more accurate and relevant search results. It uses machine learning algorithms to analyze and interpret the intent and context of a user's query and understand the content and context of web pages. Additionally, it uses AI to generate answers to specific questions, just like Siri and Alexa. Although it has not yet been launched commercially internationally and has a tentative release scheduled for May, Magi is also expected to use AI to personalize search results for individual users based on their search history and behavior. From what little is known about it, it will learn to adapt to a user's needs over time to provide lists of pre-selected products for them to buy and then offer follow-up research information, among other functions. This revamped search engine will even incorporate more visual elements so that its users will find it more convenient and quicker to find what they're looking for. And that's not all. Regarding the more personalized experience part, Google reportedly claimed that it would use AI algorithms to personalize Magi's search result based on individual preferences to make search experiences more tailored and intuitive. The New York Times reported that besides reinventing search, Magi would keep ads in the mix of search results. Search queries that could lead to a financial transaction such as buying shoes or booking a flight, for example, would still feature ads on the results page. Plus, Magi will even be able to debug and write code, which, by the way, happens to be one of ChatGPT's more notable features besides being what Bard lacks. So the key idea here is filling in the gaps to capitalize on them, which is actually pretty smart of Google. In case you're wondering, how is this better than Bard? See, this development is significant because Magi will provide a single answer that combines information which could potentially change how Google Search delivers answers with links to information. Right now, Bard doesn't have ads on its interface, So Magi could incorporate ads in several ways, like providing links for additional information alongside ads, sponsoring chatbot responses like Snapchat, and other advertising interfaces. Just so you know, Google made $225 billion from ads in 2022, so Magi could be a whole new cash cow for it. Win-win for Google and Magi users. Magi's initial launch is only for the United States and limited to a maximum of 1 million users before it's increased to 30 million by the end of 2023. When that happens, how will Project Magi change how businesses work with Google? The introduction and integration of conversational AI into search engines will likely challenge businesses to create more conversational and personal content. In that case, hyper-targeted content and conversational ads will have to be relevant to the more fine-tuned conversational and personalized search results that Google is working towards. Content will have to be more conversational style on websites, Google business profiles, and other content touchpoints to become conducive to how search is becoming more conversational. Of course, that also brings up the question of what Magi could mean for SEO. Well, it's not like Magi will kill SEO, but it will probably have substantial implications for the SEO game and people trying to get organic traffic from Google. Ultimately, the success of SEO professionals in the era of Project Magi will depend on how well and soon they adapt to the changing search landscape and find innovative ways to create and optimize content for both users and AI-generated responses. While this has always been the case for SEO, this time with Magi, it might just be one of the bigger shifts. As AI-powered search engines become more prevalent, traditional search engine giants like Google are under increasing pressure to keep up, so SEO experts better brace themselves for Project Magi. Of course, ChatGPT and Bing will continue to evolve, and Google will have to push itself to stay in the competition as the dominant force in the search market. Although according to the New York Times, there is no set date for when Google will release Magi despite its unveiling in May. Google is working twice as hard to lead the AI games and is currently also developing a range of other AI tools, including an AI image generator called Giphy, a language learning system called Tivoli Tutor, and a feature called Search Along. Search Along will integrate a chatbot into Google Chrome's browser to answer questions about the current web page, similar to Microsoft's Bing AI sidebar for its Edge browser. Microsoft better watch its back this year. Google plays hard and is on its way to give it a run for its money. Which one do you prefer? Bing with ChatGPT or Magi? I'd love to know whose side you're on. So head on over to the comment section and drop your preference and what you think of Project Magi and Google's efforts to win the AI search engine wars. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more updates from Google right here.